Imagine if you can learn anything you want, whether it's learning a new language, a new subject, or instrument. Learning how to learn can provide tremendous advantage for any given situation, especially towards your career path. So here are 6 mind hacks to learn anything fast. We often hear that it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill, but this is for only the elite level and in an ultra-competitive field. In reality, it can take actually just 20 hours of deliberate practice. From Josh Kaufman, author of The First 20 Hours, here are 4 simple methods of acquisition. Number 1, deconstruct the skill. Break apart the skill. Decide what you want to be able to do when you're done. Number 2, learn enough to self-correct. Follow other resources like courses, books, DVDs, but be aware of procrastination. Number 3, remove practice barriers. Remove distractions like TV and the internet, but the major barrier is emotional. You need to overcome initial frustrations. Number 4, practice for at least 20 hours. That's about 45 minutes a day for a month, even with some gaps. This can be referred to as the prodigy effect, which involves the act of teaching or pretending to teach in order to learn and master a skill. This helps you learn because it increases metacognitive processing, enhances learning strategies, increases motivation, and feelings of competence. For example, by sharing all this material with you, it also helps me retain the knowledge as well. Each time I make a new blog post or book summary or YouTube video, I find myself learning so much more. So maybe try finding your own way to teach. According to Benedict Carey, author of How We Learn, he gathered data based on a study published in 2008 with over 1,300 subjects who were given a test date. Based on this graph, we can estimate how long of a gap we should have in between our study sessions. As Thomas Frank, YouTuber, author, and musician explains, so if you got a test coming up in a week, you should do your first session today, and then do the next session either tomorrow or the day after. A good way to practice spaced repetition is through an SRS such as SuperMemo and Anki. I personally love to use Anki for Spanish learning. If the word is familiar, then you can click on Easy in order to review it again later on with a longer gap. And if the word is challenging, then you can just click on Hard in order to review it with a shorter gap. Computers and phones have become the most common way to take notes due to its speed and convenience. But research has shown that there are benefits to writing down information by hand for better processing and understanding of the material. Along with writing, sketching and drawing have shown to be helpful too. Research shows a relationship between sleep and memory. That's why a good night's sleep is important for better performance and memory, while poor sleep is linked to memory problems. Rereading, summarizing, and highlighting may not be enough to truly learn the information we come across. Studies have shown that active recall is so much more effective as it is linked to long-term memory. Here are some active recall strategies. Closed book method. As Ali Abdaal says, instead of copying directly out of the textbook, try to learn a topic before writing out how you would explain the key points and key concepts in your own words but with the book closed. SQ3R method. From Brainscape, the SQ3R is survey. Skim through the material to get an idea of what it's about. Question. Create some questions you think the text might answer. Read. Actively read the text and try to answer the questions you created. Retrieve. Recall from memory the information you learned either orally or in writing. Review. Repeat back the point of the material and summarize what you learned. Hope with these tips you can learn anything you want in less time and with more ease. Thanks for watching.